Brainiacs, yeah. Welcome. Looky, looky, looky. My, oh my, oh my. Woo. BIDENOMICS. Where we're at, what we're doing, we're talking about, we're going to talk a little bit about this shit show in the Matrix. Oops, I accidentally, oops. You know, where are we at? We're right here. BIDENOMICS as the Matrix falls. You guys, I'll tell you what. For those of you that are going to find this quite interesting and funny, I myself am going to find this interesting and funny. We're going to do a tarot reading, right? On, I had to get rid of this soft ass music. We're going to have to do a tarot reading a little later on Joe Biden. This is by the Egyptian Tarot, so I trust it. I completely trust it. Yeah, man. Top of that, get this shit show started. Why? Why am I cranking it like 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at 12 a.m. in the morning? Well, Mojo. Get your mojo. Find her there in the chat. Find her. She's a friend of mine there on Facebook. Miss Tina Danley. Ask her all about mojo. She said, don't add it to coffee, Matt. You're already kind of wired, little drummer boy. I know. Well, anyway, look. BIDENOMICS as DC turns. What's going on? We're watching this fabulous show take place, and nobody. We're gonna literally rip the hemorrhoids off of Biden tonight. I'm not kidding. We're gonna have fun. We're definitely gonna have fun. It is open line tonight, all night long. Your guys, whatever you guys want to talk about. These are the topics that I'm going to talk about. Well, why? Because, again, they mock me. They mock you. And, well, here's to the proverbial shit show in Washington District of Criminals. They will learn, I promise. They definitely will learn. Everybody, if you are new here to the show, welcome to the Matrix Minds. My friend, welcome. Grab your cup of coffee. Grab your popcorn. Share this broadcast. Share this podcast. Ow. We're going to get censored tonight, boy. Let's go, baby. Have fun.
You guys ready? It's time. It's showtime, brains. That's right. It's Matrix time. And it's go time. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's go. We're going to talk about ufology, conspiracy, controversy, and anything and everything that we can get into tonight.
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Crank that shit up, says Mr. Andy Cassidy. A little bit more, a little bit louder, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Funk show, says AJ. Welcome aboard, Mr. Jack Roberts. Miss Tammy Bottom. It's Modium AD. Tammy down. Modium AD, everybody. Yeah, baby. Woo!
Yeah.
Click that shit ass crack.
It's definitely your show. Your show, and we appreciate you for being here. Buckle up, everybody. aboard.
Oh, Braves, welcome aboard, no doubt about it. Yeah, bro, guys, yeah. Woo, Bidenomics. We're going to talk about the Biden dozen deal. We're going to go into all kinds of crazy stuff tonight. I see in the chat, somebody scrolled by. Please, to hell with DC. Just bring back normal reality. The thing is, this is just getting good. This shit show is literally just getting good. Did you guys know this? Think about where we're at. We are now at the cusp of where you've got literally two factions fighting amongst one another. You've got the Democrats, let's just say the red team, the blue team. Everybody's fighting amongst one another, right? And I always say it is the proverbial dueling of the gods, right? These people have been around for centuries. These people have been around. They know how to manipulate humanity. They know how to commandeer reality and try to bend things their way. But the problem is, what's funny as hell, we've heard this before. We've definitely heard what I'm about to share with you before. And you all know exactly what I'm about, where we're going with this. Trump, right? President Trump says, they're not after you. They're not after me. They're after you. Only thing is I'm standing in the way, he says. Well, guess what? The proverbial shit show just got a little bit funnier. Why don't you say? Okay? As the news tightens around the Biden neck, and Hunter, guess what? The laptop didn't fucking go away. All right? And Pelosi's like just MIA somewhere over in a corner sucking her thumb, or sucking on the end of a vodka bottle, Smirnoff, by the way, with a little frickin' nipple on it, just probably sitting back watching all of the starseed community, the light worker community create reality. This is not going any way, shape, or form the way they want it to go. Okay? Here's where I'm saying the proverbial shit show. Creating calm out of chaos and then bringing calm into total chaos. What are they going to do? They're going to parade President Trump around mainstream. They're going to indict this guy, right? They're going to indict him. Come on, man. Come on. They ain't going to indict him. And if they do, if they even possibly remotely do, you and me ain't going to see a lot of that. I assure you. It'll be a lot like, we'll have to tune into Tucker Carlson again. Hey, Tucker, where's the other 40,000 hours of missing footage of the indictment of, President Trump? They don't want you to see that. They don't want you to. They don't. In fact, come on. Let's go to some news. Let's go to some shit here within this matrix, because again, this is collapsing in a harmonial fashion. Brains, think about it. Think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. I mean, think about what I'm sharing with you. They're trying so bad to follow the script in this narrative to the T. Economy stronger than ever under the Biden administration. Under our favorite vegetable, we have got the most powerful economy since Truman. Can't make this shit up. No. In fact, we've got the worst economy. Okay? And on top of that, they hit us even harder. They're like, oh, well, let's just kick him in the dick while they're down. Well, yeah. What they do? I'm going to show you where Janet Yellen don't even have a clue about finances. But yet, hey, guess what? She's like the commander-in-chief in between the Federal Reserve and the United States Washington District of Idiots. Being honest, she is completely clueless. But yeah, that is the point. That is the talking head. That's the puppet between our head of the country and the Federal Reserve, which is not federal at all. It's as federal as this show, as you guys very well know. Okay, I mean, Rob Gauthier's show might be fed. I don't know. I mean, if Rob Gauthier's, the E.T. Whisperer is sponsored by the Federal Reserve or not, I seriously fucking doubt it. But hey, it is what it is. Again, so I'm gonna go over to the news real quick. You got to see this. I'm gonna share this with you. I'm gonna share this in the browser to where you guys can see this. Okay. Now, mind you, this is fun. This right here is absolutely. You should find this funny. If you go and you search for the name Hunter Biden now, if you go and search for Hunter Biden, guess what you're going to find? You're going to find this description. This description of Hunter Biden. Are you ready? Listen clearly. Hunter Biden is an American attorney. I'm going to do air quotes on this. Now, there's no quotes, but I'm going to do air quotes, which we both know is just shit. He's a businessman, everyone, and an artist, okay, who is the second son of President Joe Biden and his first wife. Anyway, continuing on. He's been a fixture in right-wing news. I'm going to say alternative news. Welcome to the shit show, vegetable tray. After the media allegedly from the left, he left the laptop at his computer repair shop in Delaware, where the repairman made copies of its hard drive, videos and images from which have circulated and shows that Biden doing drugs and brainwashing or brandishing a firearm. Now, I didn't say that. The Internet of Things said that. The Internet of Things. Now, if you go and you literally research Hunter Biden, I'm going to just Google Hunter fucking Biden. Wow. I'm gonna research Hunter Biden, and the first thing that's gonna come up and says the alternative media, right-wing media, conspiracy theorists. Oh yeah, they're like copying the president's son's laptop and distributing videos of him. Well, we'll say it for what it is, right? Being caught sleeping with underage people. Say people. I won't say girls, nor I will say boys. I'll just say I don't even know what the pronoun to be or even use. Let's just be real. Because the world of things that in the Biden world, well, all I got to do is throw on some fucking makeup and I can walk in and I can watch Michelle Espinosa drop her pants. I think I'm a girl. I'm standing up to piss, but I think I'm a thing. Hey, I think I'm a girl. This is the world, the delusion that they want you to be in. Okay? No, it is not the right-wing media. It is not the alternative media, crackpots, conspiracy researchers that's doing any of this. Okay? It is. Let me go back. Let me go back real quick because this, you can't make this shit up. What's up, Mr. Richard? Shout out to you. Look at this. He has been a fixture in the right-wing news media. Wait a minute. Yeah, he has. Why? Because the left side of the media. No, there's nothing to see here. Carry on. We'll carry on, my wayward son. Nothing to see. Not a single thing to see. Is this on? Do you see? Is this mic on? It is on. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Normally, everybody over here is not really considered a conspiracy theorist. Okay, we're not trying to undermine the CIA or the Department of Defense. We're not. No, I would never try. Right now, I got a really good dude that I've grown up with since I was 6 years old. Okay, I'm trying very, very hard And you guys know me. I'm trying very hard to clamp my mouth because he went to prison for almost 16 years for a federal offense. 16 years this boy lost his life. Completely removed from my fucking world. Trust me. When I feel that it is safe enough for him to come on the show to share with you the federal offense that he committed, I'm going to bring him on the show. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the beep, what he did, got to admit, what he did was wrong. Okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, federal? Oh, federal? Again, it is as federal as this fucking show. It isn't. But by God, they make you, they make me, they make my wife, they make my kid, they make everybody. They want to make everybody aware that, hey, they want to make everybody aware that a bank is federal, boy. Ooh, federal. They're over you. You ain't over me. You ain't over me. You ain't over me, and you ain't over them. No way. No way, no how. Let me move this chat because you guys just got messed with. There you are. The brainiacs. This is the kicker, okay? This is the kicker. They try to throw this shit in your reality to stop you from creating positivity and pumping positivity into this matrix chaotic system. Again, if you look at the description of the show, it simply shows you chaos, flow. Let's bring in some calm. Now it's time to add some proverbial madness to the show. Bring some chaos to the calm and some calm into the chaos. It's what they do. They've been doing this forever. This is the inevitable. Jack Roberts is losing track of everything these days. I losing track these days on everything. I'm going to chime in on that one. I'm losing track of all of the bullshit. Okay, I've got a screen. I've got a screen for this. Check this out. Look at this. This speaks for every brainiac, every truther. Listen to the soft little music playing in the background. Listen to this. Do you hear this? Let me tell you what, folks. There we go. Our bullshit meter, my friends, is absolutely fucking broke. It is broke. We have had enough. We have had enough of the proverbial bullshit. That's exactly what we've had. Okay? It is absolutely madness. Hunter Biden is not a fixture from me or anybody else that wants to try to share the truth. All we're doing is saying, look at the madness. Look at the chaos around you. I know that you, and I know Rob Gauthier, I know that Michelle Espinosa, I know that we are pumping positive influence. You are one powerful ass entity, and they want nothing more to do with you other than go, did you see that? Just can't. In fact, they're not even gonna give you any lube. They're just gonna drive. They're gonna try to drive that son of a bitch in there as far as they can, as hard as they don't care. The problem with this is we do. I'm telling you right now, mark my word. This shit show is about over. It is about over, friends. What's going to happen? What's going to happen whenever there is literally no real negative news to talk about? Then what? Because look, they know that by feeding fear up into the system, they've got you. They know that. I know, and many of our network friends here, they know. Your mind is a powerful, powerful force. We've got a DARPA scientist, Mr. Robert Duncan. Got to call him out right real quick. Great dude. Great dude. Completely fighting against the system. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Fighting against the system. Is now an ex-scientist for DARPA. Used to work for the Department of Defense. Now, mind you, who coined the phrase conspiracy theorist? I ain't even gonna fucking answer that. You guys already know. I'm gonna go over here to the proverbial shit show. All right, I'm gonna go over here to more of the shit show, and we are going to share even more political madness. Okay, we already know within this matrix construct that they want to raise the debt ceiling. Biden isn't done spending. He isn't done spending. Okay, now, but I do want to share with you. Man, where are we at? There is like so much madness, political bullshit. Look, I guess here's what I do. Let me okay. For any of you guys that are new to the program, welcome to the mockery of the vegetable tray in DC. Let's just say that, because I'm going to share something with you. We'll run commentary on this, right? But I'm definitely wanting to share this with you and tell you, you cannot get any more senile. You can't get any more senile than what I'm about to share with you. This right here, this is the talking head, the puppet. This dude, trust me, if anybody, any of the 81 million, I got to say this real quick. If any of the 81 million voters that voted for President Biden thinks that this man is completely in charge, you are so full of shit. This dude can't even ride a fucking bicycle, let alone talk halfway decent. Check this out, man. Rita, take it away, baby. Let's hear this. Thank you. Let's hear this.
President Joe Biden, who this week was given a clean bill of health from his physician, who declared Joe is healthy and vigorous and...
Hang on, I've got a button for that. Hang on, ready, here we go. Continue, Rita. Let's hear this shit. Absolutely hear this shit. Funny AF, man.
Over the Holly River. Look, in Warsaw, or excuse me, Washoe County in Nevada.
What?
We're spending $89 billion to add several lanes.
Brilliant. And Biden was this week in no mood to answer questions about his weird response to random balloons being shut down. And then he got very angry when journalists asked questions about his family's dodgy business dealings with China.
Uh-oh. Did you just hear what Rita said? Oh, my God. Somebody, cue the music. Somebody, there we go. What did she just say? Let me back this up. I love her. Absolutely. Play it again, Sam.
His family's dodgy business dealings with China.
Oh. Ooh.
Sir, Mr. President,
Give me a break, man.
Give me a break, man.
Give me a break, man. But back to that
Damn.
he completed this week, where an extremely detailed neurologic exam found no sign of cognitive decline.
No
None
sign.
at all.
Our natural wonders inspire, the reflection inspires our to take action. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him
Wait. What did he just say? Listen clearly. What the fuck was he? What did he even say? I don't even remotely understand. Did you hear anything? I did not even hear a vowel. Did you even hear a vowel? Alex, I'll take dumbass for 800.
I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with
The Himalayas. Are you fucking kidding me?
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping, Himalayas, yeah.
That's traveled 17,000 miles when I was vice president. I don't know that for a fact.
Oh my God! Get a look. One more time. One more time. Seriously, right here. I'm fucking confused. They've got a statue somewhere in our matrix of they've got it. Hang on. Watch what I'm doing. It's like right. This right here is the moment of reboot. This is the moment of reboot. This piece of be careful, Matthew. This whatever carrot potato is completely fucking lost. Let's go.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word.
Once again, what is the single word? President Biden. You've got the stage.
I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with
Oh my
Xi Jinping.
fucking God.
Traveling with him. That's traveled 17,000 miles when I was vice president. I don't know that for a fact. A solid meeting with.
Oh shit.
They make a very good point. Here's the deal. Here's what drives the driver in the states that are affected.
What? What did he say?
All these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the.
Did you hear that shit? This one here is the icing on the fucking cake. Pay attention, brainiac. Listen closely. What he literally said. Big screen, editor. You've got to watch this and you've got to absolutely listen to this again. Listen to this again.
All these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Know the thing.
Know the thing. Know the thing. Rita. Oh my God. I've got to go over it. But by now you guys should be absolutely falling on your face, rolling on your ass, laughing. Because I'm telling you right now, the Democratic Party wants you to think. Listen to me. This motherfucker is absolutely, positively a Democratic. You ready for this? He is a nominee. Are you kidding me? Wow. Oh my God. Daryl says, how long more, Matt? Bro, I have no idea. Can't you just sit, Daryl? Come on, bro. I'm gonna go over to the big chat. I'm gonna go to Lauren to watch. Can you not just look at where we're at? This dude is literally fumbling over his words. He cannot even say remotely close as to what was in quote. All men are created equal. Okay? All men are created equal. Who said this? A president said this, right? Wrong. But I will tell you that one of the most prominent men in black history, Mr. Martin Luther King, said this. Come on, Biden, pull your head out of your ass, bro. This is literally where we are at. We are in a public reboot of the Biden administration. Because I'm serious, you cannot make this, at this point, you cannot make this up. It is literally Bidenomics, and as the matrix falls, it's coming down, coming down. And they want you to believe that they're about to lock up ex-president. They want you to believe they're going to indict President Trump, and guess what? It's going to jail. They don't even want to think about doing that. You know why? Because when they do, And if they do that, they will literally make a martyr out of President Trump. Do you realize that? And the thing is, they fucking know that. They know. They are literally gearing everybody up for the hype. Oh, keep them in suspense, everybody. Keep them in suspense. Right? Keep them in suspense. Bring them to chaos. Guess what? Here's the calm vote. So we're going to postpone this shit for today. But hey, right? Look at this. Say it isn't so. Look at your screen. What the fuck? Say it isn't so. Biden accused of corruption. We've been listening to this for the last going on year and a half, almost 2 years. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Yo, Brainiac, you guys are not new to this program. All right? I know you're not new to this program. So with that being said, let's continue to balk at this talking vegetable. Come on, Rita, give me more. Please, Rita, I'm drinking my coffee. Show me some more.
Joe Biden has been cognitively sound for years. I mean, only a perfectly sane man in peak physical and mental condition would recount a story like this.
And Corn Pop was a bad dude. And he ran a bunch of bad boys.
Wait. Who was? Wait, look, did you catch that? Who was? Corn Pop, right?
And Corn Pop was a bad...
Who the fuck is Corn Pop? We literally, dude, within the matrix that we're in, you removed, your all's community removed Aunt Jemima because she was racist. But who the hell is that?
Bad dude.
He's a bad dude.
And he ran a bunch of bad boys.
He ran bad boys.
And I did, yeah. And back in those days, to show how things have changed.
That's right.
One of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a bathing cap.
No, bro, we don't use pomade. We are Dapper Dan, man. We are Dapper Dan, man, up in here. Dapper Dan. We's Dapper Dan, man. Come on, Biden. Come on. Get a load of this, right? Again, this dude compared to the guy on your screen, President Trump, right? Everybody loved President Trump. I loved President Trump. I myself loved President Trump. And I cannot even say that I still to this day, I don't like President Trump, okay? I love the dude, I truly do. But I will tell you, I'm a little bit scared of him, okay? If you really want my opinion, I'm going to give it to you. I will definitely give it to you. I am scared of what this man can bring into our world. Okay? I'm just saying. President Trump scares the shit out of me. And here's why. All right? I'm going to be honest with you. Here's why. There's way too many people. I'm going to lay it out there. I want you to look. You guys, this is open lines night. Don't just get off on hearing me bitch, complain, moan, whine, and make a mockery of this talking fucking head over in DC. I want you to let me know what you think. But I'm telling you the way I feel. I'm telling you my feelings. Get it off your back, Matt. Okay, I'm getting it off my back. I truly feel, okay, I feel that Trump has got way too many people. I don't want to say buffaloed. All I'm going to say is buffaloed. Why? Why did I just say that? I said that because he may not be a political person, okay? But he is still trying to be and is going to be, without a doubt in my mind, if he runs 2024, he will fucking sweep across this nation like a Trump train out of control to the American people. Why? Is because number one, we want this retard out here, this idiot right below me. We need him out of office. Okay, I will not lie. This dude's got to go. Biden has got to go. I don't care. I don't don't really care how, other than, I don't know. I don't want no harm done to him, okay? Now natural causes are completely different. All I'm saying is he's got to go. He and his cackling chicka, as well as the Obama administration, made a complete shit show shamble out of you and me as Americans, as well as the world, okay? I'm scared of President Trump because he has got so much of an influence on the people. That scares the holy shit out of me, okay? It scares me because, again, if you remember what I'm telling you, and why I'm telling you, he lost me whenever he said, I'm going to bring in Operation Warp Speed with his vaccination. And he's still fucking talking vaccination. That's where it's scaring me, Brainiacs. Okay, now listen to what I'm telling you. This is where he scares me, is because I love the people. It's about the people. It's all about the country. It's all about... I agree, President Trump. I totally believe you. I agree. And I, too, love the people. I love the American people. I love the people. I love humanity. I will, hands down, I love humanity. But the problem is, I don't want to be a martyr. Okay? And you can see very clearly he enjoys being put in the spotlight, put in the stage, put on. Okay? Look, I've heard this from a lot of people. I'm the most censored person on the internet. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, the system hates me. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? I follow Dan Bongino. I definitely do. The stuff that he gets out there, they want out there. The stuff he talks about, they want him to talk about. Censored? Dude, I get a sponsor feed in my Facebook timeline of what he's talking about. You'll never see something like this in somebody's fucking feed sponsored. No way. These guys up in here, some of these guys up in here are sponsored subscribers to the broadcast. They'll even tell you they don't get notifications to the show. And they pay to have the show broadcasted. It's them. It is you. You pay for this. Not me. You. Are you kidding me? But they want you to believe and hear and realize what they're trying to push. The agenda. The fear. Bring in the fear. Bring in the chaos. The realism. Again, they're going to lock up President Trump come Wednesday. Right? Well, fuck. Wednesday's here. Gone and gone. It's gone and passed. Wednesday is gone and passed. It is now Thursday, the 23rd. Right? I've heard enough of this quack. I'm not even going to share. Not even going to share any more of this with you, because again, this president is a complete mockery of the system. If we are, listen, Brainiac, if we are creators in this system, I believe what you've heard him, Adam Twister, Rob, myself, we talk about it a lot. Creating the reality we want to live in. This dude, he can't even talk, let alone create. Confusion. The delusion within the illusion. Let's just bring in more chaos, right? Let's scare the living shit out of more people. That's what they're doing. That is the inevitable. Of course that's the inevitable. That's why they're here. Holy shit, man. You cannot make this up. I'm not kidding you. What I'm sharing with you, you literally cannot make up. It is mainstream. It is in the news. It is in the media.
Recording started.
They're trying it. I'm just trying to wake you up to what is the difference here. Country code 61. Welcome to the Matrix Minds. I do believe this is our friends from down under. We would call that Australia. What's up? You guys don't exist. What's up?
You're right. Hello.
What's
Hello,
up?
it's Ghost here. How you doing?
We're good. I'm glad that you exist. I'm so glad that you exist. Ghost. What's up? What's up, AJ?
Oh,
Cheers to you, baby.
give me some of that mojo.
I got
Give
you.
me some
I
of
got
that
you.
mojo, Matt.
Okay, we got it. I'm telling you right now, man. I've yet to try like one full packet in a calf of black croupy. Now I'm speaking like our favorite veggie, right? I'll tell you right now. Woo-woo. Holy shit!
Well, when you take the full packet, call me because I don't want to miss out on that. I'm going to record it.
Zing, zing.
You're hilarious. No, you're on fire tonight. I love it. I love it that you're on fire. It shows you have passion.
But I'm being real.
It shows that you love humanity. This is the most frigging amazing electric time of our lives. It's just friggin' amazing what's going on right now.
Right? Yeah, it is. We are in, and this is the way I see this. They are literally showing you. They're showing you that this. That's what I'm saying. The show, the topic of the show, it must go on. I want to see the end of this. I literally do. I want to watch.
Yeah.
I want to watch this because what we're watching, this is absolutely the world stage of shit. Welcome to the stage. Welcome to the world stage.
We are witnessing the fall. We are witnessing all of it fall, and it has to fall. We don't want this stuff. When people say, "Oh, we just want to go back to normal," do we even know what normal is? We've been enslaved for so long. We've been driven, and I mean, who would have thought a whole world would be shut down? I mean, this had to happen for us to fully awaken and stand up as one. And as hard as it's been for people, and I know I've had my moments as well, we're going to get through this, and we're going to get through it together, right? And all of the like MSM will be the last arsehole thing to fall, but aren't they coming around? Isn't that just a little bit too strange, right? We were all called conspiracy theorists, and now mainstream media like Tucker and Sky News Australia, they're starting to give you little snippets, right?
Oh, boy.
The script is changing. Because if you're not awake now, I swear you're not awake. But I'm gonna pull you out of the hive mind for a minute because I've talked to you about gene keys. Yeah. So I've talked about gene keys before. So So step out of that hive mind and just have an overall eagle view of what's going on to humanity at the moment. We are just hitting the new moon in Aries. So we've started a new year, which is the new start to the golden age. We are the new humans. We are bringing it all in. Now, this might sound gaga, but I'm telling you now, if you're too entrapped in this and you're not an observer, you will feel the pain because what you're experiencing is letting go of your 3D identity. Your 3D identity isn't coming. It's not coming with you. And the gene keys for this moment, this point in time with Aries in the sky, which is nothing but fire and action, there are two types of humans that are going to come out of this. We are all jumping into the void that we do not know what's on the other side. But we are at the stage where we don't give a damn. We are all ready to jump. We're ready to jump without a safety net.
Hell
and there's two types of humans that will come. So there's two types of humans that are coming through that void, right? So they're going to enter some stargates, okay? I know this is woo-woo, but just hang in there with me.
Rainbows, butter, Skittles, and woo-woo!
There is a portal open. The stargates are opening. Stargates are very, very real. We've got two types of humans. The first ones that will go through will be the shockers. They will shock everyone. They will go through that and they will use their voice to shock the hell out of them. The next wave of humans that will come through will be the compassionate ones, the loving ones. But no, that they cannot exist in the 3D matrix anymore. We're all coming out of the matrix. It's dissolving. And this is just the most amazing, historic time of our lives. We're ready to jump into the void. We are all ready. It's gonna happen.
Edge, we've been there. We've definitely been there. The problem is, you know, again, let me go back. Let me go back to, as Scratch and Sniff said, the erection of January 6th, right? Let's go back to that for a second. So the erection for the erection of January 6th, that's Bidenomics right there. You've heard of Ebonics?
Yeah.
That's Bidenomics. The erection of January 6th was an absolute shit show. We know this. Hands down. The 40,000 hours, Chuck Schumer came on a day later and was like, shame on you, Tucker. You're from Satan. Shame on you for sharing that propaganda. It is a lie. It is a lie. How the fuck can you literally edit 40,000 hours of video footage whenever it was clear that McCarthy released it in perfect timing? Okay.
Oh, everything is perfect timing.
Speaker McCarthy released it at perfect timing. Why? Why do I say that? Why is because right now we are literally watching the downfall of the Biden administration. Dude, they have no idea what's going on. Janet, put it this way. Remember I talked in the beginning of the show about Janet Yellen, right? She is the talking head between the Federal Reserve and our White House of things. Okay? This broad don't even have a clue as to whether they did or they didn't raise the debt ceiling to match and or try to equivocate what we have. See, here's the thing, AJ. They're trying to circumvent what debt ceiling that they had versus trying to add to the budget now and say, oh, well, we haven't really reached the peak level to shutting down the government. It's all good. And here's the thing. They're going to put it on me. Now, if you were a U.S. citizen, they're putting it on me and everybody else up in here to pay that bill. I can literally share with you a clip where she's like, oh, well, we're looking at assets to bring in that $4 trillion. How? Now, how? It's called taxes. Taxes. I can literally share with you a clip from the mouth of the talking head that says they're going to tax the living shit out of you and me and bring in what they need to so that they can raise that debt ceiling and not shut down the government. In the process, they're going to raise their spending limit. Yeah. How's that remotely fucking fair?
Yeah.
That ain't. You can't make this up. That's like having a budget. AJ, get a load of this. Alexa, that's like saying, you AJ, you Alexa, or you're going to write a movie, and the name of that movie is going to be Shit Show. You've got a budget of $2 billion. Okay? But guess what? You're gonna talk to me about a loan of $5 billion. Okay? You're going to talk to me about a $5 billion loan. Your budget is $2 billion, but yet the people over here, you're going to subjugate them as an asset. That asset is not. Here's where they're fucked, because these people over here, they're looking at them as an asset. They're not an asset. Yeah. This over here is what's called inconsequential risk. That is what happened to the bank. Yeah. That is what happened to the bank in California. They looked at the people and said, "Oh, well, They looked at the Federal Reserve and said, "Well, we've got assets." Well, who's the assets? Yeah. The people. No. The people's not assets. Sorry, but they weren't, were they? Oops. No. What happened to the bank?
I've got a few thoughts about Biden. I've had a lot of thoughts about Biden, but I'd get it's too to profane what I actually really think, because it just didn't happen to America. It impacted the whole world, you know, and that's why you got to understand that the elite, the cabal, the head of all of this, you don't even know their names, right? You're just seeing the puppets. Right. Biden is not a president. He's a fucking illegal resident, right? That's what DC is. It's not even America, right? And Schumer and his son and all of these players that we've watched, you know, they're just mafia families, seriously crime families, all over the world, having their fun and games with humanity. But humanity will not, you know, when it'll get to a stage where they're just going to say enough. And I'm waiting for that day, right? Because they are so bloody desperate now. And all of these people, all of them are traitors. Yeah, let's just call them what they are. They're traitors. They have tried to destroy every single country. They have tried to crash down the last bastion freedom country of this world, America. And you know what? Americans aren't going to take that.
No, I don't see it going well.
Americans are not going to take that. They can bring in all the illegal... He's destroyed the borders. He's done it all.
Borders?
Right?
What
He's
borders? Are you shitting me? What? You just cursed at me. I'm over here, you're over there, you don't even exist. But you just cursed at me and said we've got borders. We don't got borders. We have not got borders, okay?
Know.
We've got a fucking elevator and an escalator. That's what we've got.
And all these showmen like Schumer. Is that Schumer? Is that his name?
Chuck. Chuck Schumer.
Chuck. Yeah. You know, he attended class 101 in gaslighting. Russia. Are we really? I mean, now it's China. I mean, this is all created chaos.
Right.
And it's all created chaos to have confusion, right? But we're not confused. We're very much awake now, and we can see what they're going to do. But even before they do it, they don't know what to do anymore. But they're getting desperate. So buckle up, everybody. But you will jump through the void. You will jump through the void because freedom is on the other side.
Hey, Alexa, that what you just said is the exact problem. The people are, again, hands down, give yourself a clap and a pat on the back for everybody. Because the inevitable of waking up is there. Okay? Again, I got to point out to my neighbor. My neighbor now, okay? My neighbor, who I was like really quoting, State Farm is there. Like a good neighbor, stay over there. No, he is really on my side now. He is well aware of what is going on over there. He's well aware of what's going on in D.C. He can see the shit show for what it is. All you got to do is literally listen to your president speak. Listen to me, Americans. Yes. If you really want to know the truth, listen to your president speak. Should I play it again, Sam? Yeah. Because he can't. He can't even talk. Can't ride a bicycle. Can't talk. No. He again. AJ, let me say this. Okay, let me say this. If you had a job and you fucked up everything at your job, would you have your job?
No, you wouldn't.
No, you would not.
No.
He has fucked up everything. Everything. He's fucked up the economy. Okay? Publicly. He has literally screwed everything. Everything. Transportation, Medicare, finances. Oh my God! Security. There is no security in this place. Your security is under your bed mattress. It's a loaded Colt 45 with hollow points. That's your security. Defend your own damn self. This dude wants to defund the police. Whether you got it, he says, Well, I don't support defending the police. Really? Research the Biden administration. He's not for your veteran.
Yeah.
He's not for your policeman. Okay? He's for one thing, and that is big business. That is it.
Money laundering, child sex trafficking, adrenochrome. You know, I mean, it's all going on. I mean, they've all had their nice little paradise islands, and they've had it for centuries now, where they've just taken, and we were asleep, but we're not asleep anymore. And this is all a catalyst for everybody to stand and understand their sovereignty. It starts with one person. It starts with so the void that you're jumping into is the sovereign I am, not the old I am a slave. I am free. That's what you're jumping into. So don't hold on to it. Let it fall. Let that sucker implode beyond oblivion.
Yes.
It needs to go. We don't want it. It needs to go. We will build new. We have already started. We will build new. And your neighbour is awake because of you, Matt. It starts with one person having that commitment to people that he or she cares about, to say, when you're ready, I am here. I will help you through this. And that's what we've all got to do.
Not me. Don't put me in the spotlight. I don't want to be there. This is the thing. I don't give a shit about being. I don't want to be. What do you call it? Martyred in the spotlight. I don't want to be.
You're
part
of humanity.
Yes.
You're one of the tribe.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
You're one
yes.
of the tribe.
I agree.
And every tribe member, every person that sat in on a video and got an understanding of all the lies and deceit, we are going to have to unlearn so much. The truth is all going to come out, and it's vast, right?
Yeah.
Out of 100% of what you think you know, 80% is true. We are going to have to unlearn, but it's important that we hold it together, that we just observe now, because if you get into that crud, you'll be sucked into it.
AJ,
You've got to be the observer.
Look, I do. I agree with you. I promise you, I agree with you. Okay, but here's the kicker: observing. I don't want to just observe. I want to literally, with what this administration has and what these people have done to our construct here, I want nothing more than balls busted. I want heads rolling.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not. Again, here's the thing. Everybody's like, "Well, you're an extreme." So I've heard. Trust me. I have heard it all. You're an extremist. You're gonna burn the cat. No, I'm not gonna. You have never heard me say, "Go burn that building down." Never. You'll never hear me say that, because that building to me represents.
We don't need to say it because they're. We don't need to say it, Matt, because they're doing it to themselves. They're imploding. They're attacking each other now. Right. We don't need to do a thing. But my God, Matt, all of us, every God-living, Christos-hearted, light warrior human on this planet will arrange the fucking meeting.
I agree. I totally agree. I agree.
We don't have to do a thing. And
what's funny is
people shouldn't mistake someone that is compassionate without being the warrior, because the warrior steps forward. It's a warrior's journey, all of this. And we're here for a reason.
See, this is funny. I personally think this is funny. Again, I do not at all support anybody making threats to my capital. At all. Making threats to even a human being. I'm not into that either. All I'm saying is accountability for what has been done to our people. Okay? That shit has got to come to an end. And it's got to come to an end real quick. And I personally see it, AJ. I see it coming. I see it. Let me share.
Yeah.
Look, let me share this because somebody mentioned it. Let me share this. This is funnier than shit. Somebody asked me, well, who's the comedian that played this? I cannot remember who did this, but listen clearly.
Everything. Gas,
That's right.
water, air, everything. Try. At least if you're stupid, you should try.
Bingo. He has fucked up everything. Okay? There you go. There you have it. That is the way I look at it. That's also the way a lot of people see it. You go here's AJ, here's the thing over here. Over here, let me share something with you. Gasoline now is like $3 it's $3.20 a gallon, right? Now, mind you, it was $4.75 a gallon, right? We literally now, mind you, prior to this administration, it was almost below $2 a gallon. No joke. Now, here's the kicker. When you talk to anybody within my main construct, okay, they'll say, "Oh yeah, you need to buy gasoline. It's like $3 a gallon now." Like, why are you so happy? Oh well, we just lowered it. It's like it's $3.20 a gallon. No, you fucked up the economy and you fucked up gas prices when you voted this whatever. Who did you vote for? By the way, let me ask you. Any guy, dude, I'm talking to you like I talked to this fellow that told me about, asked me if I'm buying gas. I could not find any other place to park at the gas station, so I parked at the gas pump. So he's talking about how good the gas prices were. That's where I'm leading with this. I'm going, the gas prices ain't good, man. He's like, I'm like, who did you vote for? He's like, Biden. I'm like, you did? He's like, I did. He's like, who'd you vote for? I said, Trump. He's like, why? Let me ask you. He's like, why? I says, why? Is because you just paid $3.20 a gallon for fuel and you're happy about it. And he said, what do you mean? This is the kicker. This is how stupid the man was.
What do you mean?
Right. You follow me? He's like, what do you mean? And did you just hear that static? That was funny. Are you guys like tuning in?
That's so funny.
Look, $3.20 a gallon. You should not be praising the Allah God over here in the District of Criminals, because trust me, the only thing they did is raise it to lower it to make you think that they lowered it. It's now his doing. Kid, you can't make this shit up. They were so happy they paid $3.20 a gallon. I'm supposed to be happy for that. Do you follow me, AJ? This is where they're at. Jack Roberts.
So those people, because their plan is to get rid of all vehicles that use petrol and go electric. Elon Musk has got a great little deal going for anybody who wants to know about it. The lithium battery cars that explode while you're driving. Yeah, that's really cool. But I mean, you go back and they want to put you in a 15-minute city where you don't need a vehicle, and yes, you're going to have a digital wallet so that all of your money will be in our account, not yours. And if you don't play the game, we'll just cut your money off. So you won't be able to buy food or feed your children or clothe yourselves, right? And we're just going to totally set up the whole of America in flames with train wrecks and toxins coming in and radiation poisoning and everything else. Yeah, this is really good to hold on to, isn't it? They have to go, and they will go, and we will make sure that they go, because we're not going anywhere, Matt. We have been here for years talking about this. We're not going anywhere. They are.
Ding, ding, ding.
All
Tell
of the
this girl what she's...
It ripples right through the whole world, and we're seeing the uprisings. Humanity will not settle for this.
I agree
they
with
won't.
you.
But the ones that are still asleep, 2-3 world split, mate, and that is a very real thing that's going to happen.
I agree.
So,
totally, baby. I totally agree. I'm with you. I'm board.
We reached the choice point a long time ago. And your comment about Trump, so yes, I supported Trump for a long time because I thought that he was the answer, right? But am I buying the movie? Am I really buying the movie? Because you're right. When he talked about the vaccinations that he did, that was his death knell sentence to me. That made me snap out of it because everything is a program. He is a program, okay?
Correct.
It's not about people talking the talk. They've got to walk the talk, right? But we do have to understand something here. This was so deep. The cancer was so widespread, worldwide, so deep, that it has taken this long to root it out. And that is what's been happening. And it's taken this long to break people out of the mind psyop, MK Ultra program that has occurred, not to mention what's coming through, skull technology and what's happening in the skies and everything else. I mean, the whole shebang is out in the open now. It's like let's rip the Band-Aid off it.
Alexa,
we can't hold it.
Let me read Jack Roberts' comment, okay? Because what we're saying, this is how awake the audience is. I'm telling you, I'm proud of everybody up in here. Jack Roberts.
So am I.
I'm serious. I am not kidding. Jack Roberts, okay, says Trump is simply playing his part, just like every other president in history. All play a part, or they've got to go. Bro, let me tell you what, you fine-tooth. Got it. You nailed it right there. And I'm not making this shit up. This is absolute truth.
He nailed it. And it's like what you said, where you said you're actually afraid because of the power that he wields.
I am, right? AJ. Think about that.
Yeah, and let's not forget BlackRock, and let's not forget all of these intricacies of what this has been involved with, right? So he always was and always will be the catalyst, nothing more. It is up to us. If everyone's going to be looking for a saviour, you're going to be disappointed. You are the saviour. And when this is done, we will have to rebuild and have communities. We don't need to be governed. We don't need to be government. We don't need pharma. They stopped teaching Latin for a reason. These cabal know the secrets, the 33 Grand Master secrets, right? They know them all. And they took Latin out of the criterion at schools because they didn't want people to understand the Latin language. It's been destined this for a long time. And you have to step back and just stay awake, keep your discernment, and don't forget to goddamn breathe, because I'm sure everyone is only half breathing at the moment.
That can be defined in a single word.
They're waiting for the next onslaught,
the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping, traveling with him. And that's traveled 17,000 miles when I was vice president. I don't know.
What an idiot. I'm like watching this as you're talking, and I can't. Listen to this again. AJ,
traveling with him.
He makes me want to vomit.
Dude, I've got 3. You guys, here's the kicker. Let me share with you some shit that will help you get banned. Again, you'll never see this show in your list of sponsored shows. I promise you that. You'll find this at the bottom of the news feed, somewhere down buried in the corner of Mark Zuckerberg's. Here I'm going to share this with everybody. What I'm sharing with you via audio, you'll find right there. Joe Biden's blunder, and this is Rita speak. This is definitely, this man is, if man, robot, glitch. Somebody needs to just press the reset button on Joe Biden. I don't know what else to say. I've got so much other shit to share, AJ. Get a load of this. I want you.
I'd like to see a new silicon face on him because I'm getting bored with that one.
AJ
Maybe
likes
a better body to look at. I don't know.
Oh my God, AJ wants him to be stronger, powerful, younger, buffer. Listen, AJ, let me share this with you. Let me share this with everybody before. Hang on 1 second. Where are the fact checkers? No, not that one. Hang on a second. I'm trying to find something that I want to share with everybody. There we go.
You find it and I'll just keep talking.
I got it. I
want to say something about Pelosi's out of the picture now. That rotten drunk slag is out of the picture now, and I love that. Sorry.
Somebody took one for the team. You know that, right? I've been saying this for years now. Yeah, I'll take one for the team. Just get her out of there. Woo, boy. What about her? You're right. So check this out, AJ. You shithead. Let me share with you this. Ready? Listen to this. Check this out. She is trying everything. Karine is trying everything to cover up this mess. You ready? Listen to this.
On the economy, does the president still have the same level of confidence that he's had that the U.S. will get through this banking crisis, get through this high inflation without going into a recession?
Look, the president has complete confidence in the process, in his economic policy. If you think about it, when we look at how strong the economy is, it's because of the president's work, what he's been able to do, building an economy from the bottom up, middle out. And you see that.
Yes, we see that. We see that every day.
With the jobs that's been created, more than 12 million jobs just last month.
Oh my God! Wait, let's clarify these 12 million jobs, okay? When was the pandemic? Let me ask you. When was the pandemic, AJ?
Oh God, it was so long ago.
The end of
the pandemic.
All right, when was that? Let's just clarify what she's talking about. Go ahead.
Was it March? Was it announced worldwide by that rotten, corrupt thing called the WHO on March 2019?
2019 going into 2020. 2019 going into 2020, the lockdowns really started happening in 2020. Okay. Now going back. Got to remember, we were under total lockdown 2020. Lockdown, no one goes nowhere into the mid-spring, mid-summer of 2021. We are now through 2022, 2023. And guess what? Everybody's going back to work, right? Lockdowns are over. Everybody's going back to work. Businesses are opening again. Businesses are being created again. But guess what?
Just last month in the jobs report, we saw 300,000 jobs created.
Oh, whoa. You dumbass. Pull your head out of your own ass. Because that right there was a lie. That right there was a lie. Okay? What we have is people going back to work. We've got jobs that were destroyed, being recreated. This administration did not create shit. You show me, other than destruction, what this administration has created. Show me. I want my inbox fucking loaded with what this administration has created. I expect my inbox completely blown up. 81 million voters right over there for this talking veggie tray to inbox me. Tell me what this guy created. I'll bet you I don't get an email.
absolute destruction. You know, Soros. Yeah, they all had a game in this. They all had a go at all.
Oh yeah.
They get together on their June 9 meetings and they say, okay, what are we going to roll out now? You know, the scripts. I mean, and a journalist. That is such a dirty word now. It's such a dirty word because they all were given the scripts and told to shut up and don't have an opinion about anything and read the narrative. And we've been dealing with this for a very long time. We've lost family out of it. We've broken up marriages because of it. You know, the whole disintegration of what we knew as society has gone because it was never going to last. It was time for this to go.
AJ?
No more illusion. No more illusion. The days of illusion. Even if they did a Project Bluebeam little, you know, event now, well, we'd know. We'd know. Those ships in the skies are US Navy, US Air Force, a lot of them. They just haven't told you they've got the technology yet. They've got med beds that could cure people. We've got people walking around with cancer and everything else because of what they've done. We will have long memories of this. The murder, I lost my nephew. Don't forget that. Mm-hmm. The murder and mayhem and destruction of the very fabric of society was what they aimed for.
And they got it.
We are just useless eaters. We are just, yes, but never underestimate humanity. Just like this tribe, who I love very, very much. Never underestimate us. That'll be interesting if you do.
I'm going to share this. As you're talking, I'm going to share.
That's what's going to play out.
On my screen, you guys just heard the speaker, right? The press secretary speaker of the White House administration say what? You heard this. Everything's good. The administration's happy. I'm sharing you, and I just dropped the link in the Berniac chat. The Federal Reserve raises the interest rate by a 1/4 point, keeping inflation in the crosshairs. The central bank is promising its fight against price increase. We're watching shit go up, and yet she's telling you all's good. I'm telling you, look at your screen.
Yeah.
You're watching. Trust me. If you're seeing interest rates go up, only thing that's doing is taxing you and me more. That means less and less and less for me or you. That is how they're going to get the inevitable debt ceiling of their spending crisis under control. And they're not going to have it under control. Oh, and by the way, Ukraine.
No.
It's a joke.
Shit.
It is a joke. I got some Putin news. Can I share that with you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Go on.
All right. So my next screen here, not going anywhere, brought to you by Yahoo News. Insiders cursing Putin. Top Ukraine official said peace talks with him are impossible and that such evil can only be... Yeah, that's right. Listen. Can only be crushed by force. Now, here's the thing. Brains. AJ, do you mind if I say this? You're military. You know the ins and the outs. You know the ins and the outs. They really, 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 really want people to think that Russia is getting its ass kicked by Ukraine.
Yeah.
Ukraine is a dot in the proverbial sandbox. A dot. It's not even a loogie. Okay? I can loogie spit in the sandbox and be bigger than Ukraine. Ukraine is a speck of dot. When Russia is a loogie. You follow what I'm saying? Russia is like dumb. Dude, that is a superpower compared to I don't know, Mexico. I'll just call it what it is. It's a superpower against a speck of Where are we at? Tell me again where we're at. Tell me again where we're at.
We're at them failing at what their objective was, which was to create another world war. We're already in World War III. We just don't know it because it looks different. Putin is not stupid, right? Putin paid all his debt back to the corporation and then he kicked it into gear. He took over Europe and gave it back to the people in World War II, I believe. Right? This is all a game because Ukraine is a hub. It's a hub of trafficking for the CIA. It's a hub of money laundering, everything, right? And they weren't good to their own people. They were not good to their own people, right? And we have to bring up the CIA here because they're impregnated all over the world. And have a look at Afghanistan, what happened there. So, it's
that's
just going to
fuck up
continue
right there.
Because, we're not going to buy what they're doing, but they've lost a huge amount of money through laundering and everything else because we've woken up to all of this, right? It's going to play out, but you let me, am I right or am I wrong? Putin could have annihilated America with an EMP in a minute.
Let me, AJ.
Look at and he hasn't.
No. The way I look at it, you brought here's the thing. You brought up Afghanistan. Okay? General Milley, and I've got to get a load. I believe that our military is some of the most strongest military on the planet. I truly do. I have seen some shit come in my life that I can assure you, the Americans as well as, well, I even got to say this, the Americans and Europe. Those two countries, right, have got some of the most badass weaponry for when it comes to military, hands down, man. Now, China is tech smart, very techie.
Yeah.
But when it comes to military power,
they stole it from everyone, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when it comes to military power, hands down, the United States is dominating force on the planet when it comes to military power. I mean, we put it this way. We may only have a fleet of 5 compared to a fleet of 25, and we are going to kick your ass and not even think twice. Okay? I'm not saying, I'm meaning to say that, but I'm saying our power, the military power of the United States is badass. The problem is we are being
I know that.
Being utilized. We are being utilized as fucking police of the world, okay? That is bullshit. That is bullshit, AJ. I know it, you know it, you being military. That's bullshit. Bullshit.
You have to know who the enemy is.
I do.
Is I know you do, but the enemy is the UN and NATO. NATO is the reason why all of this is happening at the moment, along with the CIA. NATO is not your friend.
No joke. I know.
It is the one that is driving this at the moment and pushing Putin, right? But he has not used anything on the people.
No.
Because he knows what that will bring. He can do it. Look at what happened to Turkey when they wouldn't sign up to NATO. Look at what happened to Turkey. Keep your eyes on Turkey. Keep your eyes on Israel. Because it's Israel. Keep your eyes on Israel. But NATO is the beast.
You mentioned...
And I've got a lot of good friends that are USMC. You know I do.
I know
right?
you do.
I've got military all over the world, but military is also fractured. It is broken. There is good and bad in both. So it is, you know, I'm going to call in my good old friend Andy Cassidy here. This is a fight for evil and good. Good and evil. This is the fight for humanity. Because what they had planned for us was complete and utter annihilation.
I agree with you.
They didn't get their wish. They did not get their wish. We are still here. We're still standing. But see the enemy for what it is, because Ukraine is pure theatre at the cost of human life. Again, the same thing with World War One. The same thing with World War Two. It's a cycle. They must have their wars to make money and to depopulate. And it's not happening because we're not buying it. The collective is so powerful. The collective are creators, and they are so powerful that whatever they focus on, they can create. So be careful what you focus on.
Hey, AJ.
You have to step back from it.
I want to share with you the you just said creation. Be aware of what you create. I want to share something with you that was released through Tucker. All right? You gotta pay attention, listen closely, as well as those that can watch the commentary. Let me set this up for you real quick, okay? So Mr. Anthony Fauci and some of his camaraderie go into an urban city, okay, trying to push the proverbial stab and jab. Now, mind you, this is a top black minority urban city, an urban little neighborhood, and he's trying to push the vaccination over onto this black community, all black community, populated general communities, 90% all black community, high in HIV. Now, mind you, that's what they're saying. High in HIV, high in crime, high in this, high whatever, high in. They said COVID, right? But I want to share with you. I was so very, very proud of where people are within my world. I gotta share this with you. I gotta share with you how awake our people really are within this construct. Now I'm going to go full screen on this. It absolutely deserves it. So check this out. I'm gonna play this. You're gonna hear it. Mind you, this is an urban black man sticking up for you, sticking up for me, and he's pretty much told Fauci to stick it in his ass. You guys ready for this? Because it don't get much more better than this. Let's hear it.
Ward 8. It's the typical social determinants of health, where they don't get good medical care, they have a high degree of HIV, high degree of COVID-19, the lowest level of vaccination.
So I'm not going to be lining up taking a shot on a vaccination for something that wasn't clear in the first place. And then you all create a shot in miraculous time.
Now, did you see, you're literally looking at Fauci. Anthony Fauci is literally on scene. Listen clearly.
It takes years to create vaccination.
Well, it used to take years.
If it allows thousands of people like you don't get vaccinated, you're going to let this virus continue to percolate in this country and in this world.
Something like the common flu then, right? Yeah, definitely. Because when you start talking about paying people to get vaccinated, when you start talking about incentivizing things to get people vaccinated, there's something else going on with that.
Damn straight, brother. Damn straight, hands down. You said it right then and right there. You don't get any more clear than that man standing on his front porch. Dude, that is part of your community. That man right there is part of your world. And you clearly heard they were proud going up in there thinking they were going to stab and jab this pro. And guess what? They're going to, but guess what? It slipped through the hands of the media. And now I'm going to bring it to you. I'm going to share with what I just showed with you. I'm going to share it so you can share living out of it. Because this needs shared.
Yes.
This needs shared. Simple as that. That is a woke black man that.
So now we know.
They talk down to the black community. They want me, you, them, him separate. It's all about color and racism. Oh, the Negro is different than the white man. The man, no, we're all of the same blood. We're all of the same spirit. It doesn't matter. And we just heard this, bro. Stand up for me, stand up for you, and say, I ain't buying into your bullshit. You simply just can't make a virus or a flu shot that fast. But wait, there's something more to the picture. You're trying to sell it to us by, here's a lottery ticket. We'll give you $100. Here's Dunkin' Donuts. Give me a break. I'm so proud of this. I'm seriously, what I'm about to share with you, I am so proud of. It doesn't get any better than that.
And when you stand back and look at the cycle of waves of bullshit that they dealt us, right? Because with my background, I fully understood day one that this was biowarfare. And this was a serious, serious lie. And what's in those vaccines is we're going to have to pay for a long time. But we've got means to correct that. So, but it is good to hear that people have woken up, and it was good to hear that many of us said, no, we're not buying this, because biowarfare is biowarfare.
Right.
Why do you think Ukraine happened? Ukraine happened for many reasons, right? He is not a warmonger. Putin's not a warmonger.
No, he's a baby killer.
He's trying to make.
You didn't know that?
He's trying to make things stop before they really, really get out of hand. Because do you remember Gates saying to people, that cretin, that murderer, that, we didn't get enough of them, but we will the next time. I will never forget that statement from him. I mentioned to you something today. We can forgive, but we can never forget. And the amount of lives lost, not just from people that have taken the vaccine, but for the future ones where they won't be able to generate and have babies, because this is a generational biowarfare. The threat was very real and still is. It's too easy to release that to the world. It's too easy. Now, Putin knew this. And if people don't see that man could annihilate the world and just make Russia the one living land, you bought the program. He is trying to get rid of a cancer right now, right? I don't want to talk about Trump, but I will talk about Putin. Because that man has got guts and balls.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
And every human being on this planet should be thankful, because in December they were going to release more. It didn't happen.
I got a feeling to chew for this.
When we're stressed, we often can't think rationally, right? It's normal to feel that way. But when you step back and you breathe and you put your feet on the ground, because Gaia's here to help you, when you can step back and look at things logically and then just stop for a minute and look at the wife in the room, look at the husband in the room, look at your children and say, if you're not damn well worth fighting for, I don't know what is. And I will fight for you. I will fight for you on the ground if I have to. I will fight for you spiritually. I will fight for my future grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I will fight for this world, because we've goddamn destroyed it. It's time to stand up and be the new human. This is the new world now. And if you're going to focus on the chaos and the confusion and the mayhem and the politics and the bullshit and the lies, why don't you just step back and have a think about what you want your new world to be and start living it now. Start enacting now as the new human in the new world. That's what needs to happen. Truly. And I say that with love in my heart, not criticism. I get that this is hard. I always have. I always knew this timeline would be a hard one for us, but we are being reborn. Guarantee it. And the survivors, because you must be able to sustain this. You've got to keep yourself healthy. You've got to keep your mental in check. Right? Step away from the noise. Be the calm. Be the light that you are, that I know you are. That's why you're here. Don't listen to the bullshit. New age movement's totally compromised. Journalism's totally compromised. The news has gone to the shit. People are getting paid off and threatened left, right and centre with death. Truly, all that you can do is you. And if you do that, and everybody does that, then we have the best chance in the world.
Let me share something with you. Whenever you say compromised and censored, right? They've now got this show right now, right this very minute. I'm telling you, I'm doing like hand movements and shit. I'm literally watching about an 8-second delay. 8 seconds. They usually is about 4 to 5. But they're wanting to watch what I say, and she says so clearly, so closely, it is now 8 seconds. I'm not joking.
Well, let them hear this. Let them hear this. Fuck you, fuckers.
Did you really? She did. She did. Oh, my God, AJ. You're funny.
I think I've got the license to swear because murder is murder. Warfare is warfare. Treason is treason. Annihilation is annihilation. Depopulation is depopulation. So if you don't like what we're saying, tough.
Let me finish.
We said it.
Let me finish this. And you, again, this brother would literally, hands down, clearly just told Fauci to stick a shot in his ass. Let's finish this. I'm seriously. You can watch it. Look at Fauci over there. He's like, I don't know. I just don't know. Right? That's the way he's looking. But again, look at. He's like, finish this.
And then listen. Create a shot in miraculous time. It takes years to create vaccination.
Well,
it used to take years.
If it allowed thousands of people like you don't get vaccinated, you're going to let this virus continue to percolate in this country and in this world.
Something like the common flu then, right?
We've heard it before. Biden said it himself. We are in a pandemic of the unvaccinated, but Kamala Harris comes. The hospitals are full of what? Vaccinated people.
Yeah, definitely. Because when you start talking about paying people to get vaccinated, when you start talking about incentivizing things to get people vaccinated, there's something else going on with that.
I won't keep you anymore.
It's okay, because y'all campaign is about fear. It's about inciting fear in people. You all attack people with fear. That's what this pandemic is.
Damn, bro. That's right. Tell him like it and tell it like it is. He just simply said it for what it is. What do you think, AJ?
Boom.
Did he not?
Boom.
Boom. He tore it up, didn't he? Absolutely mic drop, man. Look, listen. Did you heard it? You all are paying people. Listen, it's pushing the fear. That's right. That's what the construct is about. When you remove the fear, guess what? They lose their power. They lose their power. It is that simple. When you no longer fear
We're not buying
them,
the fear.
No, it's everywhere. What happens when the mouse is in the corner and the mouse no longer is afraid of the cat? What happens?
It's funny because they did that to us, right? They put us through so much that at the end of the day, we all said, you know what? We've got nothing more to lose. We've got nothing more to lose. So come at us, because we do not fear you anymore. We see the game. We see the programs. Your days are numbered. It's not our end days. It's their end days. And you're watching it every day. We're vegetable tray sniffer, whatever you want to call him. I just call him the scum of the earth. But
scum of the earth.
You know, all these players. And don't worry, we've got some in my country that, you know, the pedophile ring was rife for years. So it's all got to go.
Oh, yeah.
It's all got to go. And we can never fall asleep again. And you're going to hear the voices from the children soon, because they've been the silent ones. But if you don't think they know what's really going on, you're mistaken. Those children are going to stand up and be the voice, because they haven't got the baggage that we've got. They will fight for their world.
AJ, you've heard me say that I was proud of. Now, mind you, by the way, the Matrix screen is locked. Okay, the Matrix screen is now locked. So I'm just going to continue with the show. I want to show you. I want to share with you right real quick. And you've heard me say that I am so very proud of my representative here in the great state of Ohio, Mr. Jimmy Jordan. I will say it, and I will say it again. I really, really, really am. What I'm about to play for you now is absolutely, hands down, without a doubt, more warfare against this, whatever the hell you want to call it. Are you ready for this, AJ? Here we go. Listen.
Thank the chairman. Look forward, the Democrats tell us. Focus on the future. Might have started in a lab. Might have happened in nature. But here's the question I keep coming up with. If it may have been a lab, may have been nature, we're supposed to look forward, then why did Dr. Fauci work so hard for just one of those theories? Why was it so important to push one over the other? Dr. Barra said, we should entertain all hypotheses. Dr. Fauci had his hypothesis, how this started. We should entertain all of them. But that's not what happened. That is definitely not what happened. 3 years ago, if you thought it came from a lab, if you raised that, you were called a nut job. You got censored on Twitter. You were blacklisted on Twitter. You were even called a crackpot by the very scientist who in late January sent emails to Dr. Fauci and said it came from a lab. They called you crackpot. Is that right, Dr. Redfield?
I think the most upsetting thing to me was the Baltimore Sun calling me a racist because I said this came from a Wuhan lab.
Dr. Redfield, you ran the CDC and you were on the coronavirus task force. Is that right?
Correct.
That was formed on January 29th, 2020. Is that right?
Correct.
2 days later, Dr. Fauci gets an email from Dr. Anderson which says what? Virus looks engineered, virus not consistent with evolutionary theory. Is that accurate?
That's my understanding.
Next day, I know. Did he share that email with you, by the way, Dr. Redfield?
No.
As a member of the task force, as the head of CDC, did he share that email with you?
No.
Okay. Next day, February 1st, Dr. Gary sends Dr. Fauci another email. That email says, I don't know how this happens in nature, but it would be easy to do in a lab. Did he share that email with you, Dr. Redfield?
No.
You didn't see.
Is everybody kind of like getting a gist of where we're at? Do you remember, AJ, I got to point out to you and everybody else right real quick. Do you remember whenever I did a video on the non-forgettable Dr. Cotton? Do you remember I talked about that? Dr. Cotton, which was a psychological medical evaluating doctor that was tied to MK Ultra, and the New Jersey is called the New Jersey Psychological whatever that word is, the Psychiatric Hospital of New Jersey. Remember that? Dr. Cotton.
Yes.
He was doing experimental surgery. And we had Congress go and evaluate this doctor's ways of doing things. Okay? And he only shared with them what he wanted to share with them. Did you hear me? He only shared with them what he wanted them to know. Wow. We're in the same. We're literally going down the same road. Listen clearly again.
Today, I know. Did he share that email with you, by the way, Dr. Redfield?
No.
As a member of the task force, as the head of CDC, did he share that email with you?
No.
Okay. Next day, February 1st, Dr. Gary sends Dr. Fauci another email. That email says, I don't know how this happens in nature, but it would be easy to do in a lab. Did he share that email with you, Dr. Redfield?
No.
You didn't see either one of those emails, even though you're head of CDC, even though you're on the coronavirus task force that had been formed just 3 days earlier.
No.
3 days later, Dr. Anderson and Dr. Gary, who told us it came from a lab and emails to Dr. Fauci that Dr. Fauci wouldn't let Dr. Redfield see, 3 days later, they changed their position 180 degrees.
Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy.
Yeah.
See where we're at? We are literally in
They know. They know it all.
Damn right they know it all.
I love Jim Jordan. But when are we going to stop talking and start doing? I love that man because do you know what? I've watched him over the years and he has stayed the course. He has fought for his constituents and he's fought for the American citizens and he's fought for the world citizens, right? Because we've got to remember the heart of this was Fauci. That man will go down in history like no other.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I listen to me, AJ. I plan on staying with humanity until I'm no longer able to. I will go down. You told me, stay with the ship, man. It's sinking. Stay with the ship. Listen, baby, I'm planning on going down with the ship. I just put a red dot on my forehead. I literally just put a red laser on my forehead. Listen, I am not a suicidal person, nor am I a homicidal person. I'm just a person that's wanting to bring out the realism of what's going on. That is why I am so very heavily censored. I am telling you, hands down, I try to post. I try to get out as much information as I possibly can, the real shit, and I'm trying to bring it to you in a way that is mocking them because they do nothing more than mock us as humanity. They want us to buy their bullshit. They want us to buy their fear and be scared so that we lose the power that we've got. Because they know when the American people, the world of humanity, the people in humanity stand up, it is done. It is done. Edge, it's done. Done. Show's over. Pack your bag. Let's all go. Good show. Credits rolling, as Stuart would say. Stuart Perkins. Credits done. Show's over with.
Well, you remember that the Palladian said that you must continue and that you will be the voice and that you are going to bring some very special news to the world. And you will do that, Matthew. I have every single confidence in that you will do it. Just like I'm phoning in today and speaking with you.
I'm pregnant.
Right? And people and people, if people turn around and say nothing's happening, well, I don't think they're saying that anymore. There's a shitload happening. If Matt's you know, there's bigger powers that you must understand are here. Now, if Matt, we just talked about everything that has been censored for the last 3 years, and yet they have not taken this off air. Just saying, they haven't shut you down.
Well, they have, but
there are bigger powers that be. No, we're still talking. I'm here, you're here, the tribe's here.
True.
They might be all asleep by now, but
yeah. Are you all asleep? Because I'm not watching the screen go. By this point, it's 2:00 in the morning. It's almost 2:00 in the morning here. They may be asleep.
It's time. That's the thing. It's time, and they can't stop the train. They can't stop our ascension, no matter how hard they try. It is never going to stop. If anything, it is magnifying now. It's building. So many people across this world are awake now. More are awakening. They know the lies now. Well, they think they know the lies. There's a lot of lies people don't know. And this is historic because for America, it started way back with JFK. Right? When we're talking Goldback, when we're talking what he was willing to do, he was going to splinter the military-industrial content
Holy
to
shit.
pieces. This is how long the war's been going on. They can't stop it because every day we are offending. Every day.
I hear you, AJ. I no doubt in my mind that the proverbial shit show is almost over with. We're watching the ship sink.
Yeah.
I know that. You know that.
Yep.
All the brainiacs know that. And again, if you are in the censored corner and at the bottom of the news feed with me, again, the Matrix Minds. If anybody, the subscribers will tell you, I pay for the show and I still don't get notifications. It's not my fault. I promise you, it's not my fault.
It doesn't matter because we know your timetable, so it doesn't matter. And they can't break up. They've spent so much money and effort and time and everything else to keep the secrets and to make sure that we're divided, right? And for a lot of that, they actually got their wish. We've been divided with religion. We've been divided with all these things that they created, man created to divide us. It's not happening. It's not working. We're still here. We're still together. They don't want you to see the complete extremity of that. The awakening is all over this world. All over the world. They can't stop. We're too many. We're just too many.
AJ, let me throw out there. Now you got to remember, you got the left, you got the right, you've got these gods, you got these gods, right? These little G's, little G's, trying to think and trying to share with you what they want you to believe. Now, the title of what I'm about to play for you is called Trump Hush Money Grand Jury. They call off the meeting. That is what I'm about to play for you. I promised that I would share something about President Trump, and I'm about to do that right now. And again, it's them saying President Trump's hush money, okay, his hush money is what called off this. You ready for this? Let's go.
Decision day postponed. The Trump grand jury was unexpectedly canceled Wednesday, as new reports suggest that Trump may actually want to be indicted.
I am told he will want to make a spectacle of this.
He welcomes the idea of being paraded by the authorities before a throng of reporters and news cameras, and is said to have described the potential spectacle as a fun experience.
We spoke to former Trump aide Sam Nunberg.
He doesn't want anyone to believe that he's scared. He doesn't want anyone to believe that this is really a threat to him and that he's not in charge.
And we're getting new insight today into what it's like inside the grand jury room here at the courthouse in downtown Manhattan. Trump's
AJ, let me ask you before we play any more of this, because again, I got to run commentary on it so we don't get blocked. What do you think about what you just heard?
Well, it means that you can't believe everything that you see and hear, because there are aspects to Trump that is undeniable, that you've got to hold question. You really do. Now, I'm not saying that he's totally rotten. No man is perfect. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is keep your discernment, because all these players are players. I just can't offer any more commentary on that. They're all players. They're all playing a game.
All right.
All of them.
Let's continue this.
Former campaign manager Kellyanne Conway and pro-Trump attorney Robert Costello were called as witnesses.
You can't have your lawyer with you. They have to wait outside. You have no notes, no telephone. I didn't even have a bottle of water there.
I watched the jurors sit there, and as you might imagine, there were 21 of them there that day. Probably 5 or 6 would not be nodding their head unconsciously up and down when I would be making the points.
If Trump is indicted, he'll be processed at the courthouse. Will he have a mug shot? Will he be fingerprinted? Where would all that go down?
That happens probably in this building. This is central booking from Manhattan.
Former NYPD detective Michael Alcazar showed us the back entrance where he believes Trump might enter the building.
When we make an arrest, when I was in the squad, this is the entrance where we would drop off the prisoner. As you can see, no one knows this area. There's no protesters here. This is only known to the NYPD.
He could pull right.
Did you hear that? Because here's the thing, Age.
So they're setting the scene. They're setting the scene, you know.
Ding,
this
ding.
is the door he'll walk through. They're just setting the scene for the next chaos wave. That's what they're doing. Because what they're hoping for is incitement. That insurrection by everybody, you know.
Let me share with you this screen right here. And I'm literally gonna blot out myself. I'm gonna blot out myself and show you this screen in big right here. Do you see what this says? If you can't read that, there you go.
I can't see it, but yeah.
It says stop. Do not enter until instructed by officer. What? That's what it says. Do not enter until you are instructed by an officer. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're not a handful of people instructed by officers during the erection of January 6th. Let me ask you that. Right?
I do believe that January 6th will be an Alamo event.
I believe that what we're watching is a complete and utter show of shit.
It is. It's orchestrated, just like raiding his Mar-a-Lago was orchestrated. It's all orchestrated. And if you want to keep your sanity through all of this, my advice, you know, for me, I continue to keep asking questions. If you continue to keep asking questions, you'll keep your discernment, you'll keep your critical thinking, and you won't be programmed. That's what you've got to do, right? Because if we can step back from the noise and truly understand this is a simulation, a scripted simulation.
Mr. Steve Nolan's on the program right here. The scripts have been written. You took the words right out of her mouth, literally. All right, Agent. Here, you got the final word, baby. It's all you. It has been an absolute wonder being with you tonight. I'm serious. You and everybody else here tonight has been. I love doing this. I love doing this for you, with you, and I thank you for what you do for me, and you do for everybody else. I appreciate you. Thank you, and I mean that.
I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone in the tribe. I have been here, no matter what, to support everybody with their ascension, okay? Stay strong, people. I have every faith in you. I have every faith in humanity. And I know that we're going to get rid of them and build a new world. Matt, you're my brother. It's an honor to know you. I'm so glad you're on my journey and on my timeline. I am going to say something that you're not expecting, because I feel the need in my heart to say it. My heart and prayers and that of the Pleiadians are now going to a fallen brother Richard Roller, who I love with all my heart. My thoughts and prayers and that of the tribe are with you, Richard, and your family at this time. I love you, and I wish you recovery. I do believe in miracles, and miracle by miracle will follow for our brother. And I love you. And that's all I've got to say. He's got a long journey ahead of him. He's got a long journey ahead of him. But he will find his way. That's all I had to say, Matt.
All right, baby. Thank you, AJ, for being with me tonight. Again, I appreciate you. We all do. And thank you for the kind words to Rich. It's been a minute. I haven't heard. I am blocked from that page. And my last words from him is, "I don't mention my name." So, what am I supposed to say to that?
His last words to me were a little bit sneaky because he was an alias. But at the end of the day, this has all been division, purposeful. We love that man. He's got a good heart and a good soul. And I know this of him, right? And no matter what people think, that night that we spoke of Richard, we were trying to help him. And he's on his own journey now, and he needs our thoughts and our prayers. He needs everybody's thoughts and prayers. Anybody that listens to this broadcast tonight, spend a second in your heart space and wish him good health and miracles, because I'm telling you now, miracles can happen. And we'll get through this together. Division is poison. We need to stop this division now, open up our hearts to all mankind, all humanity, all of the hybrids that are here to help us as well, from all over the planet. Because the earth is shifting. We are ascending. We will move to the higher dimensions. And so will our multiverses. They will shift as well. That's how important we are. You might think it's gaga. You might think it's white fluffy stuff. I've had too many experiences in my life to tell me otherwise.
Skittles.
And when your gifts return, you will know the truth. I don't need to say any more. You will know the truth. And I love you all, and I wish you all a good night. And it's been wonderful talking to you again, Matt.
You too.
I love you, brother. I love you.
And I love you too, Age. Appreciate you. Everybody sends their love to you.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, AJ. You gotta blow you out of here.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Ghost out.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. All right. With that being said, let me take this on the way up out of here. Tina Danley says, good show. Look, man, I just try to bring it to you as real as I possibly can. That's what I'm trying to do. Like you heard me say, AJ wanted to put some good words in for Richard Roller. No doubt about it. I've not really heard anything. I've not heard any updates on Rich, my own self. I haven't. But nevertheless, love. I will not ever really stop caring about that dude. I won't. I completely, utterly, if I'm thinking back as to what was said about me, and the shit was, you know what? All I can say is there's people that sometimes listen to the show that have twisted the words of me, which the show, I do believe the shows are still on Facebook as well as YouTube. I think. Nobody made any threats to nobody. Not here, they did not. Nor did anybody call anybody out or try to hurt anybody, belittle anybody. Nobody did that. So the twisting of words and trying to create chaos, man, it's pretty. All I'll say is it's pretty shameful. And there, people are saying, "Well, you're lying. You're lying." Man, I haven't lied about shit. I haven't lied about anything. Not a single thing. No. In fact, when I was told to delete a page that I didn't create that was given to me, what did I do? I deleted the page and just moved shit over to a backup page. That's what we did. But whenever I was like, delete the page, fuck it, you're done. If that's what you want to be, do is done. No. You guys know what happened. That was real. But yet I'm the bad guy. Okay. Gotcha. Welcome to the new world, my friends. I'm going to say, look, the inevitable is coming. The boat is rocking. The boat is starting to take on water, more so than it can possibly handle. With that being said, Brainiacs, you guys do your thing. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Love one another. And we'll catch you here on Friday night, Eastern Standard Time, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock. Yeah, West Coast time. You guys take care of yourselves. Peace out. Matthew Turner with the Matrix Lines. Question everything, my friends, even the fabric of reality. Peace out. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your guys' night. We're out of here. Crank it up, Brainiacs. Let's go. Yeah. Let's do this. One of the fastest growing talk shows on the internet. Welcome aboard the Matrix Minds. One of the most controversial conspiratorial shows on the internet. Let's just say it cannot be duplicated, and they're trying like a motherfucker to replicate it. Buckle up, everybody. And it ain't gonna happen. Paranormal, huh? Conspiracy, huh? Ufology, hidden Egyptology, and anything and everything we can get our hands on. Let's go. Welcome aboard. Crank it up, brain. Yeah. Blow them speakers up.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth. Stay in Wonderland.
What is up, all my beautiful and gorgeous souls? I am Michelle Espinosa, otherwise known as the Shaman, through the Matrix Mind Media. So tell me, how many times have you wished that you had that special power of prediction? You know, to know what was going to happen before it actually happened and took place. To have some power and control over that situation before things came flying at you out of left field. The thing is, you actually can have that power. You can be aware of what's coming. Tune in to Astrology TV with me for Breaking the Cage. Every Sunday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Matrix Mind Media. And I will go through the astrology and help put you on the right course and get you back in control of your own life. Love you guys.
This CBD fluid is a whole flower fluid extracted from the cannabis flower. We don't use any heat, butane, or chemicals when we extract, so we get all of the components of the plant. All the CBD, CBG, CBA, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. This allows our body to absorb at 60 to 90% rather than the average of 6 to 10% absorption you would get with a CBD oil. Because our bodies are made up of mostly water and this is a fluid, it's highly absorbable so that you're getting 500% more nutraceuticals per dose. We also have this available in our CBD spray as well as a muscle rub with all kinds of botanicals. You're going to absolutely love it.
Check it out, Brainiacs. MatrixMinds.live/CBD. CBD I use. Feel free again. Feel alive again. And now back to the show.